Hi, I'm Shay Moore.
And I'm Rocky Hernandez, and we are currently standing in the Bill R. Johnson Career and Technology Education Center. Me and Shay are both audio-video students going to make this video to show you guys what this school is all about.
Now, last year I took audio and video, coming in and thinking that I was going to be a lawyer, and I came in and decided that this is the place to be, and it has changed my life in so many ways, and that is basically what the BRJ is about.
That's right, Shay. That's what this school is all about. It may be difficult trying to find out what you want to do when you're an adult as you grow older, but this school goes ahead and helps you with your different pathways. We go from culinary to cosmetology to firefighting, multiple different things.
That's right, Rocky. Let's just show them.
Some misinterpretations of classes maybe is that agriculture is just for country people or stuff like that. A lot of our ag classes are hands-on applications. We get to learn different methods and skills that we use in the animal science field. We do have the ag mechanics aspect of different things also, where they can learn how to weld and hands-on applications. And we also have a greenhouse where they can learn landscape management and learn how to grow plants and stuff like that.
She lets you do a lot of hands-on stuff, so you're not just taking notes the entire time. But after you take the notes in her class, she always lets you do something involving with it, or a lot of group projects so you can all learn, and if you don't know something, you can ask your friends.
I take livestock production. The class we learn about different kinds of livestock like cows, sheep, pigs, all kinds of stuff. We learn how to give them shots and dehorn them and castrate them and what they like to eat and all sorts of stuff like that.
Anybody that's not taking a course here, I'd tell them to definitely try, because it lets you experience a lot of classes that you could experience in college.
I teach about computers. I teach my kids how to format different softwares on the computer. And then when they advance to BM2, they're qualified to train and prepare for a Microsoft Office Specialist test. Accounting 1 is basic accounting, and it's basically bookkeeping type stuff. And then when they advance to Accounting 2, I have them to prepare for an exam, and QuickBooks exam.
Money Matters is basically to get you in the right direction, to know how much college is going to cost, and get you in the right path to know how much everything's going to cost, so you know how to budget your money in life. I encourage them, basically a CTE class is basically another tool to help you prepare for life and prepare for anything after high school. So you think you take it so you could be successful.
The first class is an introductory class which introduces fashion design, some sewing, history of fashion designers. The advanced class is set up to be technical construction, and so we work on dresses and we make jackets, and then we also do recycling projects. And then the third class, which is the last one, is a practicum, which deals with merchandising and buying and displays.
Basically, we do a lot of projects, and we make a dress, and we have a recycle project, and we make a jacket, and just different things.
So there's all kinds of opportunities that they can explore, along with actually being a fashion designer and drawing and being artistic and coming up with their own designs.
Graphics design basically is in everything we see in the world around us. It's in ads, it's in anything on the web, it's everywhere. So we learn about layout, we learn some about advertising, we prepare brochures, we prepare posters, different type of things that you might use in graphics design.
I take the animation class with Ms. Corzine. This class is going to be in my future career. I believe that I can do very well in animation, and it's going to be for my future career.
Our main goal of the year is to produce animations, 3D animations that will compete with some of the best animators out there.
I'm taking web technologies. It's a good class learning how to create websites, make pictures, add stuff to it. It's really good class.
I teach information technology that includes computer technician, computer maintenance. Right now we're in our web technologies class where we learn to create websites. I want to teach them how to have a skill that they can use. They can go out, I keep telling them they can go out this summer if they use this and they can make some money, something that can help them in their career path.
Students will come into the class and you know, some of them go, oh, I like to take pictures, and that's why I took the class. And by the end of the, you know, semester, they have just fallen in love with photography.
I like it because, well, in my perspective, you get to just express yourself through a picture.
I mean, we had like a certain assignment on what to take pictures of, but we got to like take it and do whatever we wanted with it, and we also got to, you know, go into Photoshop and work with our pictures and make them look better.
I still haven't found that perfect photo I wanted yet, because, you know, I'm still trying to better myself, raising the bar.
Audio video production in the class, students learn all the technical information, how to run all the cameras, use all of our equipment, and then put stuff into post-production film.
I got to learn all the production skills that go into making something, you know, something that you'd see from Hollywood or something that you'd see on live television.
Students are learning to edit, and it's just so much fun to watch them grow, and their creativity is just out of this world.
Ms. Koch is an excellent teacher if you want to have any sort of hands-on experience. Everything that you do in her class is always hands-on.
Well, see, me, I want to do music, so it played a big part in what I wanted to do. I can also shoot my own videos now, so I learned how to edit videos. It's programs where you can edit audio.
It lets me like branch out with my creativity and show people what I can really do and how my mind basically works, and you know, it gives me a certain flow to my personality, and it comes out on the video and the editing.
I want to protect people and give back to the community.
What we do is we learn just more in depth about the law enforcement and cop career opportunities, and get to do more hands-on things like prisoner extractions and building searches and stuff like that.
When he lectures, it's not just a regular lecture. You're not asleep or anything. He tells like experiences that he's had so we can understand it more.
He likes to give us very clear like notes and likes to explain it all to us, and then likes to put it in our hands. Like for building search, he usually goes through a program and like a handout, and then he'll have us, you know, give us little fake guns and start acting and, you know, doing building searches.
We teach them the basics to see if it's something they would like to pursue once they get out of high school.
One of the main goals in our class is to make sure that the students know, like there's like this, they might look at the police officers as totally different, like, and we kind of give them, like, this is what it's really like to be an officer on the streets, and this is what happens. And so maybe they'll have a better view of actually what a police officer does for his job.
Crowley High School.
I go to know Crowley.
Well, culinary arts is a class in which you can go and learn different ways of cooking, knife skills, anything you would need in real life to be good as a chef or a cook. It also, if you were to apply at any kind of job, it actually look really good on your resume if you already kind of know what you're doing. So it really does help you in life.
The culinary program is a lot more hands-on program where we don't take homework home. We do very little paperwork. We spend most of our time in the kitchen, in the lab.
A bistro is basically a cafe for the CTE Center where you can buy different types of food for different types of the year. Like this, for Christmas, we just got our cinnamon rolls.
If you like to eat, if you have an interest in being in a career that's growing every day, culinary arts is a place to be.
It's just fun to get away from your school, meet other people from a different school.
I teach a second-year program of practicum of health science. This is where I get to take some of the students over to Hughley Hospital, and they get to actually do clinicals with real patients and real medical situations.
What we do is we kind of do a little bit of exploration your first year,
as far as looking at different careers that you can go into, because a lot of times people think that healthcare is just doctors and nurses, and that's far from it. There are many professions that encompass the healthcare system, so we take time to make sure that our students are familiar with that.
It's just health occupational groups. Then later we're going to learn about CPR and how to take care of people. The school has more resources, and in health science we utilize them more than we would classes at the main campus because it focuses just on our occupational groups. I would say that the health occupational field is very difficult to join because you have to know so much, and taking this class, it prepares you a little bit more and shows you that if you would like to be in the health occupational field, that it is a lot of work, but it's also really rewarding.
A lot of the teachers are very professional in what they're teaching, so it's kind of like getting away from just the typical math, reading, and science, and it's just more of whatever field that you're looking to study in.
Education and training is for those kids who want to become elementary teachers. So we start with my freshmen and sophomores. They enter the principal's class, which is just like a cram course on what it would be like to be a teacher. Then if they decide to pursue it, their junior and senior year, they go into my upper level class where they get to actually go into the elementary schools and work with a teacher in an elementary classroom and her students, as well as come and spend time with me in the classroom working on things such as bulletin boards, lesson plans, classroom management skills, things like that.
Child guidance is preparing people for the workforce to work with children in any way. Either be it a teacher in a child care facility or simply be better caregivers and parents.
Child development is the basic level class, 9th through 12th grade. We talk about pregnancy, labor and delivery, childbirth, and then what to do once you actually get the baby here.
Child development, it's a fun class. It's relaxed. You learn about babies and how to take care of them.
My goal for my class this year, one, I want them to have fun and enjoy the topics that we talk about. I want them to realize that you can have a lot of fun with a child and that it's not all discipline, that you can guide them to where those things are not needed.
Well, we cut hair, color, we learn how to do perms, just a lot of stuff with hair.
I teach cosmetology 1 and 2 and currently also introduction to cosmetology. Intro to cosmetology is pretty much the basics of hair, skin, and nails. Once the students go into cosmetology 1, we advance them and actually start doing more hands-on practical work as far as hair, skin, and makeup. And when they get to Cos 2, we want to have our students fully prepared to open up our salon and take clients, bring in models, and get them ready for their career outside of once they start the career outside of school.
I teach Project Lead the Way, and there's the 2 courses in Project Lead the Way I teach are Introduction to Engineering Design and Aerospace Engineering.
Basically, we engineer and design what we want. We just create what we want. The
program is to help pre-engineering students that are interested in going into engineering learn the basics of what it takes to be an engineer. If you like math and you like science and you like to build things and create things, it's probably the class for you. It's the basics and all the way up through the advanced stuff.
Well, the class overall is okay, but the best part may be working in teams and actually getting to build stuff. Like later on this year, we're going to be building dog houses, and then he's going to donate them to places that really need them.
Well, right now we're just kind of getting the basics of stud walls and reviewing that. We're using a program, Chief Architect, which you put in the stud walls and it'll kind of auto-make everything. You can come up with full sets of blueprints, and once they get those, they should be able to build them and, you know, at least get cost estimates and everything beforehand and then build them.
We have to plan out what we actually do on the outside first before we do the inside. We have to write measurements on how we're going to do it if we actually did it in person. And then we'll go on the computer and design it, or we'll look up other images of it, and then he may have us perform the design later on in the year with it.
The first class, Interior Design 1, is for students or anybody who's interested in any area of design. And I have many students who take it who have never had a design course before. They really don't even know what they're signing up for sometimes. And they come in here and they find that it's something that really can apply to everybody, because it's about our environment. It's about making the spaces we live in the best they can be. And then in advanced interior design, we take all the principles and elements of design that they have learned in Interior Design 1, and they apply it to projects. It is strictly a project-based class.
I was always like rearranging my room and wanting to do different things, so I thought this would be a fun way to focus that into an actual finished product instead of just my room in different areas.
The basics of what firefighting is all about. Like you see the water hose, how to spray it, how to hook it up, how to put on the nozzle, how to take it off, how to dress up, how to use the air, things like that. Pretty much all the basics.